Hi Naveen, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you so much for asking. And I think this is your first ever session with me, right?
Yes, it is the first session with you.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Coming back to you again. So tell me, why are you here? Why do you want to work on your language?
And why I am here? When anybody asks that question, and I give this answer again and again, and I want to speak English like how I speak my mother tongue. That is the only
Right.
reason why I am here.
Right. And why do you think you are not able to speak it like your mother tongue?
I am speaking, I can speak, but I am making some mistakes. So I want to
Mhm.
overcome those mistakes, and I want to speak
Sure.
fluently and
Mhm.
confidently without
Mhm.
doing much mistakes.
Right. But do you think that when you speak in your mother tongue, you're not making any mistake?
Yeah, I can make, but those are very minor.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes,
And also, one thing is more, that we need to accept the fact that English is not our mother tongue, right? Even if
yes,
you want to speak it like a mother tongue, but it is not is our mother tongue. It cannot be our mother tongue because in India, English is not spoken like like it's our first language or something. Why we want to make it a mother tongue, I don't know. You can say that I want to be confident in English. I want to get better in communicating with English. But making it a mother tongue, I don't know that if that is a right term to be used. Right, because most of the learners that comes to me tells me that I want to speak in an English in English, and I don't want to make mistakes. I don't want. I know that I make mistakes. I don't want to make mistakes. I always ask them, like I asked you, that do you think if you're speaking in your mother tongue like Punjabi, Hindi, you are not making mistakes? You are making mistakes. It's just people are not pointing it that at you, and you also are ignorant of them, right?
okay,
So speak English, that you are good in English language. Do not try to make it your mother tongue. It is not your mother tongue. Accept that fact, right? If you wanted to make it mother tongue, now the time has gone. Do you understand Hindi?
a little bit, but I
Little bit.
am very comfortable in English here.
English. So if any language, if you want any language to be your mother tongue, the only way is that you speak it from birth, since you are born. That is the only way. Like right now, my daughter is 1 year old, so I try and speak to her in English. So right now, if I'm trying, so maybe she will get very comfortable with English language because it is not a language which is alien to her. She's listening to it since she is born. So that is how some any language becomes your mother tongue. What is mother tongue? The language you take from your mother.
Yes,
So if your mother haven't spoken, and in our times nobody spoke to us in English. Like my parents also were not speaking in English. I'm from Punjab. They used to speak in Punjabi, either Hindi. So they never spoke to me in Hindi, in English. So I learned English by myself because I was interested in the language. But again, it can never be your mother tongue,
yeah, but
right?
my point is, uh, I want to be that fluent in
I
English.
understood that. I
Yeah, when
understood
I'm
that.
speaking my mother tongue, I speak very confidently, right? I
Yeah,
knew,
yeah.
yeah, that is the reason why I'm
You said
saying
that.
like,
I completely
yes,
understand that. Just wanted to make it clear that sometimes what happens is that we take English as part of our confidence. That if we are able to speak, we are confident, and if we are not able to speak, we are not confident. That's what I wanted to make it clear. That never ever put your confidence in that basket. You are confident. You are confident. If you know English, even if you don't know English, right?
sure, okay.
So that I wanted to make it clear.
And how to
Anyway,
be confident, and when we are in conversation and we are unable to deliver a sentence, and
to be
how to
confident.
maintain that, how to be confident.
Right. So, Naveen, there are two things. Why are we not confident? Because somehow we feel other person will judge us. Right? If you are in a room where nobody is there, you will speak very confidently. If you want to speak
Yes,
anything, you will be like, okay, nobody is here. I can speak however I want to. But when somebody is in front of us, we feel a fear of judgment. Right? So that judgment, fear of judgment should not be there. Other person is similar to you. If you feel that that person is maybe good in English than you, then that person maybe is not good in any other thing and you are, right? So we have to accept the fact that if I am good at something, that person is not good at that thing, and if that person is good at something, maybe I'm not. So two things works here. You have to remove the fear of judgment. Second thing is acceptance. Acceptance of
Acceptance.
everything that you are learning, acceptance of the fact that right now maybe I'm not very good with English language, but I'm learning that language, I will get better. Accepting that hope and accepting where you maybe little little bad at, like, okay, I'm little not good at English and I accept it, but I will be better. So that acceptance is very important. So when you're sitting in front of anybody, understand that that person, even if first of all, don't fear of a judgment. Even if that person tries to judge you, tries to tell you on your face that your English is like that and anything like that, just be very very clearly tell that person, I'm learning the language, maybe I'll get better. I'll get better very very soon. Right now I'm working on it. So that
Yes.
two things works very very well. Don't fear anybody. Everybody is a human. Nobody is with the gold and silver lining. We all are same skin and everything is same. So no fear of judgment and acceptance of anything that you have in your life. Emotionally also, if you're facing any emotional dilemma in your life, I always tell people, acceptance is the key first thing. Acceptance is the most important
Yes.
thing, that you accept that you're going through depression, you accept that you're going through tough time, and telling out to people. Then there is no room for any fake personality or anything like that. If you tell openly to everybody that this is what you are doing right now, no fear. You accept, you tell that person, I'm not very good in English, but I'll try. Finish. Other person is like, okay, wow, so honest, right? So that is the thing.
Yeah, sure. Valuable words by you. And
Okay. So let's touch the topic for today also. So topic is also very interesting. It is a colorful world.
yes,
So what is your favorite color?
blue and yellow and
Mm-hmm.
rainbow also. I like most of the
Multi
rainbow.
like colors.
Multi.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
So imagine, Naveen, that you have to choose one color for the whole world. That whole world will be in that particular color. Which color would you choose?
Green.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Why? Whenever we see a green color and we feel
Mm-hmm.
very pleasant, and our trees also in green color, right? And
Yeah.
if we want to lead a good life, and trees are very important, and if we select green, and automatically trees also there in that green color, right? Trees and
Yeah.
forest,
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
in green color.
Nice.
So that is the reason why I
Yeah.
choose green.
Right. Green colors, because of this greenery, trees and all, brings positivity also. Like when I keep any plant in my house, immediately that corner becomes very lively. So that is true. And coming to superstitions related to colors, do you believe in any superstitions that if I wear red, that day becomes very good or something like that?
No, I don't believe that.
Hmm.
But in our culture, and we feel that whenever we do any festivals and any function, and in our culture, ladies and girls, they wear green color dresses,
Okay.
like
Okay.
marriage functions and any other functions.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Now, next situation is also very interesting, which is given there. So, which is that, for example, if you're locked in a room for 30 days, what color of walls will bring peace to you, and what colors of walls will bring anger to you or frustration to you?
White brings pleasant feeling.
Presence.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and irritation. mm, I think a very little bit violet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay. Okay. And okay, now next situation is that, for example, you get a pill. There is a blue pill and there is a red pill. Any person comes and gives you a blue pill and red pill and ask you that with the blue pill you will be most intelligent in the world, and with red pill, I think you've heard it before, and with the red pill you will become the most handsome and smartest beautiful person on the planet. handsome in your case. Which pill would you like to have and why?
Okay. If there is a chance, and I will take two, but if we have to choose only one, and I go with blue.
Why?
Why? And if you are very intelligent and you look, you can feel like you are very beautiful. And when you solve any problem, and our colleagues, and they all treats like you a legend, or they all treats like you as a leader, and that gives you beautiness, right? That is
Hmm.
the beauty,
Hmm.
and that is what
No,
intelligence
that is sure.
gives.
For example, somebody's personality is really nice, even if physically they are not very good looking. You feel like they are. You've started to feel like that they are beautiful or they are handsome. Personality matters. Yeah,
Yes,
true. Okay. So now let's play a game. So I will speak up a name of a color, and you tell me what two, three words immediately comes to your mind.
sure.
Okay, red.
White,
Red.
you s- red,
Red.
love,
Mm-hmm.
mm, blood, anger.
Mm. Blue.
Blue, water, and yeah, that is the only one.
Yellow.
Yellow, mm, yellow also pleasant, and occasional feelings, like what we call the word, like uh,
Sorry, what we call?
occasional feelings, like
Occasional feelings.
festival. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay.
that is the
White.
white peace. Yeah, only
Peace.
one. Peace. Pigeons
Um,
also. We even
pigeons.
have
Yeah, yeah.
pigeons.
Black.
Sorry,
Black.
black.
Hmm.
Black type of confidence
Hmm.
and power.
Power. Hmm.
Yeah,
Nice. Purple.
purple, nervousness, I think, somewhat. Yeah, that is
Mm-hmm.
mm.
Brown.
Brown, earthy, and earthworms. Uh, the smell, when it rains, and
Yeah,
the smell
that
from earth,
that
and
smell.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Last one. Green.
green, pleasantness, and eyesight, and it is a face for
Yeah.
eyes, eye faced.
Okay. Very nice. Okay. Now let's do one more activity. I am going to give you a topic related to colors, and you have to speak whatever you can speak on that topic. Okay.
Sure.
Uh, Golden opportunity. So you have to tell me any time in your life where you had a golden opportunity, or somehow you converted that opportunity, any opportunity in your life, into a golden one. And maybe you did not realize it in the beginning, but later on you realized that it was a golden opportunity for you. Anything that worked very well for you in your life, that worked as a, it was a golden opportunity. Like in COVID, before COVID, I wanted to work from home, so nobody knew that something like COVID will come into our lives. So when COVID came, everything shifted to online, and I was already thinking, how can I work online or from my home? So like because of COVID, that happened, and I immediately quit my job because I was working as a professor. So I quit my job and I started doing this online sessions and started working, doing everything. I was already taking offline sessions for soft skills, but I shifted to online. So I could say that was the golden opportunity for me. So any phase in your life like that?
I studied up to 10th in my hometown,
Okay.
and my classmates, and all are students from my village. Many are studying in our uh, village itself, and there is a town near to our village, and there only everyone studying their
Mm-hmm.
further studies. But uh, I went to my grandma's home for study purpose, and it is far away. And my dad thought that, and there are many good educational institutes, and you can read well, and you can go there, and you stay in grandmother's home and go to college from there.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought. and my father brought me to my grandmother's home, and there only I finished my studies. And the comparison to my near town, we have a college to our near village, and there are and comparing to the my grandmother's town, and there are very huge educational institutes, and they provide good education, and experienced teachers, experienced faculty, and uh, so I think that I had a golden opportunity to study in my grandmother's town, and there, and the way how I finished my education, and academic year, and everything went well, and that
Sure.
is, yeah, that is the one. I feel like I had a golden opportunity to study in my grandmother's hometown, and my grandmother also used to they treats like a prince, and they pamper me, and whatever I want, and they cook, and how they treat me, and that was a golden opportunity for me.
Nice, nice. Very nice, Naveen. You spoke really well. There was a structure when you spoke. And sometimes when people are speaking on topics or they have to speak at a longer, for the longer duration, they somehow get confused or make the listener very confused. So you didn't do that. There was a structure. Just one thing I would like to correct you, that they brought me, my father brought me to grandmother house. It will not be bought me. Bought is usually used for things,
Okay,
non-living things. You will use took me to grandmother's home.
sure. My father took me to my
To
grandmother's
my
home for
grandmother's home
higher education.
for higher education. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
So
Took me.
took is the right word here. Rest was all good. Coming to your feedback, Naveen. So you are telling me that you want to be make your English as a native language, and I told you that literally that is not possible, but you are doing pretty well. You're doing pretty well. There were no your pace of speaking is very nice. Like it's not very fast and it's not very slow. It has a very moderate level. That was very very good. Next thing is one more thing that is very good about you is non-verbal body language. Like when you're speaking, it doesn't feel like you're somewhere else. The communication, it's very important that you are there in the moment. Sometimes I also take sessions in the evenings. It happens so many times in some learners, because they just come back from work, they're lost or they're so tired. So that is the beauty of communication, that you be in the moment and look at the person when you're talking, smiling in between where the smile is required. So that is there with you. You're in the moment, you're talking to the person. That's very nice. Coming to few things that you should work on, first is vocabulary. Now, you have a decent vocabulary, that is okay. But some things like using some phrases here and there. Yeah. So now you using words like calmness, you can also use words like serenity, tranquility, words like this. And phrases like, in our tradition, yellow is taken as something like.
Occasional feelings. I said that
Occasional
word.
feelings is okay, but that is again, it is not a phrase. Maybe something
Okay.
like. Whenever you're saying how are you doing, oh, I am touching the moons, or I am on the moons,
Okay.
things like that, here and there, using some interesting phrases. Or if you want to say that uh, anything like that, your grandmother treated you like a prince, right? That you want
Yes.
to say that, you can say that, I felt like I was the apple of everybody's eye. So that is a phrase. So things like that, although was treated like prince is also nice term to use, but that is a phrase, using phrases here and there. So that's a nice thing. Even in today's session, they have given some phrases where color is used, like feeling blue. You understand the meaning of feeling blue?
No.
It means feeling sad.
Feeling sad. Okay.
Then green with envy.
Envy.
This means jealous. That person is green
Jealous.
with envy. That means that person is very jealous.
Okay.
Seeing red. Understood? And you can understand seeing red.
Yeah.
What is that?
Seeing red. Angry.
Angry. that person is angry, or
Second.
somebody is going to be very very angry, that person is going to see
Yes.
red when you tell him that, then that person is going to be very angry.
Yeah. Whenever
And
few persons angry and their face turns into red color,
yeah, 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 yeah.
red in color.
Yes. Okay, green thumb.
Green thumb. Uh, yeah, you go ahead, and I have no idea.
Any person who's very good with gardening.
Gardening. Okay,
Gardening.
gardening.
He's a green thumb, that means he's
Okay.
very good gardening. So there's golden opportunity is also a phrase that is used with color. Golden opportunity, then
Good.
any opportunity that becomes golden for you. So
Okay.
things like that. So just two things you have to work on: vocabulary here and there, and phrases. Using one, two phrases in your whole session.